2026 is already shaping up to be an incredible year for Donghua, especially for fans of the cultivation genre. Whether it's brand new series or returning favorites with exciting new seasons, from epic battles and god-tier animation to protagonists rising from nothing to unstoppable power, this year is packed with amazing stories. Today I reveal the top 10 newest Cultivation Donghua you absolutely don't want to miss. In an age when myth still walked beside mankind and destiny was written in blood, we dive into a Donghua that blends ancient Chinese mythology, cultivation, and epic warfare, threads of fate, a war untold. At the heart of this tale stands Yushen Bupo, a prince of the Shang dynasty, born into power yet bound by fate. His journey does not begin on a battlefield, but with an act of mercy, the rescue of Zheng Li, a disciplined cultivator of the Taiyi sect. What begins as chance soon reveals itself as destiny. As they cross vast wildernesses, they face ferocious mythic beasts, ruthless bandits, and trials imposed by the heavens themselves. With rich mythological influences, striking visuals, and emotionally grounded characters, this series rises above the ordinary, becoming more than just another cultivation story. Let us continue with The Alchemist's Rise, one of the most anticipated series of recent years. In a world where sects rise and fall and elite cultivators wield forces beyond imagination, the protagonist, Chen Xiang, is what some might call trash, born without cultivation talent and widely seen as crippled and doomed. Refusing to accept his fate, he risks everything to find a rare medicinal pill that might unlock his hidden potential. But fate has other plans. By accidentally rescuing two mysterious maidens, they give him a divine bloodline, setting him on a path to become not just powerful, but legendary. Chen Xiang's initial lack of spiritual power makes him a true narrative underdog, making his rise both compelling and emotional, a classic hero's journey. Imagine spending 3,000 years in the immortal realm, rising to become one of the most powerful cultivators, only to return to the mortal world and lose everything. Back as Immortal Lord follows Yun Qingyan, an immortal emperor who descends from the heavens, weary of celestial intrigue and longing for his family. But the world he returns to is unrecognizable. His cultivation is shattered, his status erased, and his family has vanished. Now hunted and falsely accused, Yun Qingyan must walk the cultivation path once more. Rebuilding his strength, refining pills, crafting formations, and cutting through sect rivalries, he fights to uncover the truth behind his family's disappearance. This is not a story of ascension, but of return, where immortality means nothing without human bonds, and true strength is forged through loss. In a world scarred by a dead god's gaze, time itself has become a weapon. Lands rot, beasts mutate, and humanity survives among ruins where cultivation is both salvation and curse. This is a future shaped by divine catastrophe. At the heart of this wasteland walks Shu Qing, a lone survivor driven by loss, memory, and quiet determination. His goal anchors him emotionally. Every wound and every ruined landscape feels lived in. If you're drawn to stories where power has consequences, where the world feels painfully real and every choice carries weight, beyond time's gaze is waiting. What begins as a peaceful tale of a young warrior discovering his place in the mystical world quickly shifts into a story of darkness and vengeance. Shi Mu, an adopted son with a hidden bloodline, must face ruthless sects, betrayals, and enemies who show no mercy. The story blends intense action, personal growth, and internal conflict, as the battles between martial halls and sects shape both political and personal destinies, echoing classic Xuanhuan and cultivation themes. From grueling training in martial halls to life-or-death confrontations with merciless enemies, every challenge pushes Shi Mu beyond his limits. The animation captures every detail with stunning realism. Each clash of swords, every ruined landscape, every shadowy corner feels lived in, making the world as brutal and beautiful as the story itself. Simply put, it's one wild ride. Next on the list is an adaptation of a classic RPG, Sword and Fairy 3. Thousands of years ago, two powerful cultivators, Fei Peng and the demon lord Chonglu, clashed in the new immortal realm, sending the legendary divine sword Zhao Dan crashing into the human world. As punishment, Fei Peng was stripped of his power and reborn as a mortal. Fate, however, had other plans. He soon obtains a powerful demon sword and is drawn into an epic journey beyond his understanding. What follows is a dangerous quest to gather ancient artifacts, seal the demon tower, and restore balance to the realms. The original game shaped generations of fans and storytellers, and this Donghua adaptation brings that legacy back to life, blending nostalgia, myth, and fresh animation for a new audience. Season 2 of Sword of Coming is where the series ascends. What began as a quiet journey now explodes into a vast and merciless world, where every step forward carries consequence. Chen Pingan walks a road forged by pursuit, monsters, and ruthless cultivators, no longer just learning, but shouldering responsibility. Each battle pushes him closer to destiny, where growth is earned through pain and resolve. And then there's the animation. Nothing short of godlike. Every sword clash carries weight. Every movement is precise. Every battle is choreographed with a level of detail and intensity that demands attention. With visuals that redefine what Donghua can be, and fights worthy of the top spot of 2026. Sword of Coming Season 2 isn't just a continuation, it's a benchmark. A series that proves when story, growth, and animation align, legend is born. Ascendants of the Nine Sons tells the story of a prodigy who lost everything: his cultivation, his honor, and his life. Betrayed at the peak of power, Ye Yunfei is reborn into his younger self, carrying the memories of a martial emperor and a burning resolve to rewrite fate. In a world ruled by sects, clans, and ruthless cultivators, strength is the only truth. With strategic mastery and relentless training, he rises faster than anyone before him, turning humiliation into dominance and enemies into stepping stones. The battles are fierce, the progression is constant, and the animation brings every clash to life with explosive energy and weight. Ascendants of the Nine Sons is a classic rebirth cultivation saga where revenge fuels growth, power defines destiny, and a fallen emperor ascends once more toward the heavens. If you love rapid progression, sect rivalries, and a protagonist who refuses to stay broken, this is a journey worth watching. Immortality reaches new heights in Season 5 as Fang Han steps beyond the limits of the mortal world and into realms where even immortals are tested. Once a mere slave with nothing but defiance in his heart, he now walks a path shaped by ruthless trials, divine techniques, and enemies who rule the heavens themselves. This season deepens the cultivation journey, higher realms, deadlier laws, and sect powers that treat human lives as insignificant. Every battle is a step closer to transcendence, every hardship a refinement of body and soul. Immortality. Season 5 is not just about gaining strength, but enduring the brutal truth of the cultivation world. Immortality is never given, only seized. For viewers who crave long-term progression, escalating stakes, and the relentless pursuit of eternal life, this journey continues to demand attention. Season 3 of Apotheosis takes Luo Zheng beyond the mortal plane, into a realm where gods clash and destiny is forged through blood, will, and unyielding strength. Once a slave, now a cultivator approaching true godhood, he faces enemies capable of shaking entire continents and trials that test body, soul, and spirit. Luo Zheng ascends into the upper realm, a higher plane of existence where gods, powerful clans, and ancient forces dwell, and where every decision could reshape the fate of all worlds. Battles have never been this intense. Cosmic powers collide, divine techniques erupt in every clash, and the animation captures it all with godlike precision, making each fight feel monumental. With expanded realms, hidden conspiracies, and stakes that redefine the meaning of power, Apotheosis Season 3 isn't just progression, it's an epic adventure that demands your attention and leaves you breathless. Definitely one of the best picks for this new year. Ending, I would say 2026 is already showing that people who love Donghua, and especially the cultivation genre, will be more than satisfied. I hope you enjoy this video and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.